So the Xbox Game Showcase has now been and gone, and one of the really exciting announcements that they released as part of that showcase was some new information regarding the new Indiana Jones game that's upcoming for release hopefully later this year. So we finally got a bit more information about the new Indiana Jones game. The Xbox Showcase has given us a fresh exclusive look at some of that information. So the website trueachievements.com has done a really nice article. They did a really nice roundup of all the things concerning Indy, the game development from Bethesda. Not too much on the release window, but they've just shown some exclusive new footage which we're going to take a look at. So I'm going to shut up for 5 minutes and you are going to watch the trailer, the exclusive Xbox Showcase footage published on trueachievements.com. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm King Pogman. Can I get a like and subscribe? It would really help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look. Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Ciao.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
out of here.
Helf mir!
That's down! That's down!
Sheila!
Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie! Hab dich.
So that trailer looks really impressive. There's a lot of fidelity, a lot of graphical enhancements, a lot of gameplay there that's certainly worth checking out, I feel. Bethesda really seems to have gone above and beyond on this one. Massive IP. I mean, they can't half bake it. They have to go all in for this new indie game. It's a make or break game, possibly for Bethesda. So there's a few questions actually that's answered in the article that people have asked. When is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle actually coming out? Well, we don't actually know, but Bethesda have hinted, have suggested that it's going to be this year, most likely in the last quarter, probably around Christmas time, possibly November time. That's normally the popular release window for AAA games, which this one, by all accounts, by the looks of it, definitely a AAA looking game. So we can probably expect it some point late 2024. I think one of the definitely interesting things for this game also is the platform, what platform it's on. We know Microsoft, Xbox are having a nightmare of a time with their exclusives. You know, they're putting everything on PlayStation now because they need the money. They're practically broke at this point as far as releasing their exclusive games. So Indiana Jones: The Great Circle, they've announced it is an Xbox exclusive. It's not coming to PS5 or Nintendo Switch, certainly at least at release. We know people are hit and miss on Bethesda right now, so if this game doesn't sell within the first couple of months over the Christmas period at launch, there's going to be some heavy talk about releasing this to the PS5 or the Switch. You can almost guarantee it. Anything Microsoft says that it's an exclusive, you know, where money's concerned, they'll turn their back on it. There's no doubt about it. So, but on the announcement, the Xbox Showcase announcement, according to this article, it's an Xbox exclusive, and to be honest with you, it's much needed. Xbox, they need a massive exclusive to draw people in. Is this going to be the one? We don't know yet. We have to wait and see. Is Indiana Jones coming to Xbox Game Pass? For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm not an Xbox Game Pass holder, but if you are, and there are millions of you that are, yeah, it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. It's an Xbox. It's a first-party game, and it's coming to Game Pass. So it's developed by Machine Games, and by all accounts, it's going to be day one Xbox Game Pass. So if you don't have Game Pass, you're going to have to, you know, foot up the bill. Probably going to be $70, 70 quid, straight out the gate. So yeah, it's coming to Game Pass. The story, that's the interesting part, because this is a linear narrative based game, so there might be some branching story arcs or some pathways in each mission, in each level, but for all intents and purposes, this is a single player, first person, narrative based game. So it's going to be really well paced, It's going to be heavily indie story, indie narrative. So hopefully it's going to cater to all the fans. It's not going to be a sandbox. It's not going to be an open world. You're not going to get all this diluted, add in extra nonsense that Ubisoft normally generate with their content, with their games. This is a straightforward linear experience. Set in 1937, it says, between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. So that's interesting. Egypt, they mention Egypt. They mention Sukhothai, I don't know where that is. Frigid peaks of the Himalayas. So they're going everywhere. They're going everywhere. So, you know, in 4K, that could look pretty good. Could look pretty good. Sinister forces are searching for an ancient power connected to the Great Circle. So you must discover the world-shattering secret behind the theft of this seemingly unimportant artifact, it says. So yeah, there's some detective work involved in this one, it seems. And from the gameplay footage as well, there seems to be quite a high element of stealth involved. So for all you stealth aficionados like myself, this could be right up your street. So yeah, looking forward to that if that is indeed the case. But the article does go on to say that there is exploration. Obviously, it's an indie game. There needs to be exploration. He's a souvenir hunter. He's a collector, shall we say. So action, obviously, puzzle solving. There are open area maps, but it's not a open world game. So there's going to be traps, riddles, puzzles. Let's have a look. Secret entrances. Yeah, there's going to be classic spike pits. We saw the Boulder Run. That's going to be fan favorite, no doubt about it. Weapons wise, so yeah, it's an FPS. We got that from the exclusive footage. So Indy is primarily going to be using his whip. That's the mainstay. I think if he wasn't, I think this game would be in the pits straight out the gate. So yeah, the whip skills is definitely for the tool here. So stealthy, yeah, mentioned stealth footage. Stealth mechanics anyway. Because of the stealth, there's not going to be so if you're FPS orientated, it's not an FPS. It's a first person action game, but it's not an FPS. So you're not going to be going in there shoot you all guns blazing. That's not what this is. This is an action game, classic indie style, with his whip, with exploration and puzzle solving, with big set pieces. So we can look forward to some really big epic set pieces, just like hopefully in the movies. So that's going to be really interesting. Is Harrison Ford in this game? Yes, Harrison Ford is in this game. Well, his likeness is in the game. His voice apparently is voiced by Troy Baker, and let's face it, Troy Baker's been in almost everything. If it isn't Troy Baker, it's David Hayter. It's one or the other. So both awesome. Troy Baker's amazing voice actor. He's just an amazing actor anyway, just like David Hayter for the Metal Gear series. That's another story. But Troy Baker's voicing Indy. Harrison Ford's lending his likeness to the game to give it that real authenticity. So yeah, fans are gonna love it for sure. What's not to like about that, for definite. It looks really promising. There's a lot to get into about that. We see that he's got a sidekick, Gina. Gina's the sidekick. I don't know if anybody really cares about that, to be honest with you. I mean, we could probably do without a female sidekick, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But all in all, it looks pretty impressive. The trailer looks good. The showcase looked good. Yeah, tell us your thoughts. Put it in the comments. What are you looking forward to? What do you like about Indy? Are you a fan? I'm not a particular massive Indy fan. I don't know a whole lot about the lore. I've seen the original trilogy. I think they're really good. I've never collected Indy toys. I know there's a bunch out there that are really, high end. They've got the retro collection of action figures. I might pick up one or two of those because I like those kind of like 4-inch, 4.5-inch, 5-inch figures. I think they're really, really neat, and they've got really nice original indie packaging as well. So something to look forward to perhaps. But if you're a fan, Let me know what you think. Is this for you? Is this not for you? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? You know, this is Lucasfilm. They don't have a great track record at the moment with the IPs, especially the Indiana Jones IP. They've kind of butchered it. So you tell me what's good about this, what's not good about this. Put it in the comments. So yeah, that's the article, trueachievements.com, if you want to check it out. It's got all the questions there and answers. So yeah, I just have to watch this space and see what happens. So yeah, catch you in the next one, and bye for now.